Yes! Hello, I'd like to welcome. I think it's a little bit loud. There we go. Today we've got a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff that needs to be done, but let us start with the Black Knight encounter number 2. Oh shit, I should have turned in that mule ticket. We look so alike, don't we? You know, shit's gonna go down when butts are steeled. You know what? You know what? You know what we're gonna do? This one's for all the marbles. Bah! I have one more. Yes! I think there's a feat for that. Or not! I guess I'm... Oh yeah! It's a main boss, not a random guy. And he's technically a random guy in this encounter, I guess? Who knows? Hey, we never looked at this place. Explodatorium! Lovely name. Down, down, down. Ba 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 ba, la 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 la. Down, ba 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 down, ba ba down, ba ba down, ba down. Camera tail. Ah, he's probably angry of all that running around he has to do. Yeah, he sure is angry. This is not the good armor. I can't be using this thing, even though it's absolutely terrible for what I'm trying to do here. Why is this place so dark? I came here during broad daylight, and it's not even a spooky place, and it's just super dark. Currently shitting myself. One-screen encounter, but boy, what a one-screen encounter. Climbing back up the ladder meeting this guy with an anvil. Now we will become the goldiest of knights. Oh, look at that glorious jump. Regal. Sparkle, sparkle. What is it called anyway? Oh, it's a sunken stranded ship, okay. The clockwork tower and the flying machine. Really? It's the best you could do with the guy with one of the longest names in the game? Really? Really, 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 really? Ah, shit! I don't have money for this. But that only took me like a couple of minutes, and I did not accurately foresee the actions that would rebuke. I need 5,000 Benjamins for that one. You know what? Let's do Polar Knight, because I don't like Polar Knight. He's a jack. He's a jackass. I think he's the only boss who uses spikes. And I hate the fact that he uses spikes, because they are instant death, and unlike, like, pits, which you can sort of... You can argue with pits, but spikes are always at, like, the edge, and you're like, oh my god, do I stand on them or not? They make you fidgety. At least I was only carrying, like... Oh yeah, you probably have not seen it yet, but there's also a tiny baby brown bag if you have super little money. If I were to stop right now, I could actually get a better haul. Since, you know, all progress is undone. I'm just gonna let the music soak in a bit while I try to adjust my hair since it's in front of my eyes. Man, that black armor would have sucked right now. Foxies! Those foxies got some moxies! As you can imagine, the Dynamo suit isn't terribly bad here. Since you're going to bounce off their heads a lot, and then you have the special charge attack. Bah! Look at the Aurora Borealis in the background, being so auroreal. Oh look, it's the boat! That explains all the wood in this level. I never quite caught that the whole boat theme was going on. Ah, my arm! My left arm, that be. Ah, yeah, almost forgot your thing. Luckily, his little particles are always in the same general area. Hey, spikes. Why couldn't it just be pits? I guess that, technically, since I have that little... Let's just equip the trinket. We're not going to use it in the final battle, because the final battle is going to be the Battle of the Chaos Orb, because that just fucks him up. Because he moves so slow, and he's so big. The Polar Knight is a perfect target for the Chaos Orb. Slow-moving, fat target. Especially when he's doing his little busybody thing. He becomes a prime-time target. He becomes prime real estate. Okay, these dragons are kind of annoying. But again... Fucking charge attack makes it completely useless. You don't need anything. You just need your wits about you. Nya. And if you ain't got your wits about you, nya, what do you got? Nya. The answer is not much, I guess. I forgot about these fucking things. items. So these basically neutralize spikes, and they are the gimmick of the boss, actually. Like, the boss doesn't actually take place over spikes, it takes place over spikes that he will cover up periodically. But only when sufficient spikes have been... And the final boss does this too, by the way. The final boss loves doing it, which makes the final boss such a bitch. And we're not going to deal with this guy's crap, because we've got the anchor. See, every time I say that items make this game a different experience, I mean that there's a reason there's an achievement that tells you not to get the items. And it's because of... Did he just kick up ice particles when he did that? Yes, he does. That's kind of neat. So this is the little flutter rainbow thing. Don't ask me what it is. You shoot it around and it spits out rainbows, and you follow it around and it spits out rainbows. And it's got the little thing so that it doesn't get caught on the ceiling. See how much trouble it saves? To use your anchor. Fun fact, we gotta take this guy with us. In case you didn't catch on to that theme. I know these guys aren't a terrible little gimmick. They're not the worst of the litter. It makes the boss kinda sad that he's such a cheap fucker. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. But you'll discover that naturally. Either you'll bump into that guy, because hey look, you've got the shield and you can approach him as close as you want to. Naturally gonna smash his ass with it. I don't get this at all. Is this here to remind you you can do that? Because... do not know why it did that, since I didn't press up, but it's just a bit of magic. Let's go back to the... Ah, that's a tasty apple. Oh yeah, guess what we're gonna have to do to get the music sheet? The answer is, it's that guy. It's just super sucky. Figured it would be you. I hope he gives you a blue, because anything else is kind of useless. Like, the problem I have with Polar Nut is that he doesn't really kill you all that well with health damage alone. You're not gonna die from, like, dying. He's a puzzle more than he's a boss, which, I'm not gonna break that one, because I know exactly what's coming after this. This level, not as generous on the checkpoints. Oh, and I did once die touching one of those things. The spikes before, you know, being ready. So, the horn. Costs 20 magic. But it does something pretty impressive. That. 20 magic, but it also brings down the snow blobs, which isn't something you need, since... technically speaking, you never have to do that. Don't forget to jump a lot, because it cancels out your ice momentum. Bye, Fox. Huh, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Because of that TV guy. Ho, ho, ho. Stupid. Little foxy fox! I think it's cute that they always appear on the ice. Anyway, time for the anchor some more. So, I wonder, do the chalices count as relics? Because this game could be pretty hard if you are not permitted, you know, chalices. I should have gone for Propeller Knight, because he is the best relic in the game. It essentially lets you air dash, which, as you can imagine, is kind of OP. Arc of Iron! I killed 3 enemies with an iron attack. Well, I can't hope for much more, because those item achievements are kind of dickish. Like, hit an enemy across 25 blocks with your fire thing. Make this bounce 5 times, which I think just involves running behind it. I hate this bounce, because it's so awkward. Also, this guy, I don't get, because he technically doesn't hit you at all. Okay, here's a fun part. That part you're gonna have to do a lot if you fudge up here. Damn, that takes some focus. To do N proper. Thank you for blowing me up. In case you're wondering why I'm being so quiet, this area should have had, you know, a checkpoint right before it instead of, like, right after it, because we're at the boss. Anyway, we're at the boss. This is gonna go in one of 2 ways. It's gonna go horribly, horribly wrong, or it's gonna go horribly, horribly... Yes! I hope it goes neither. I hope it just goes. So you're like, hey, there's no spikes or snow. Hey, Polar Butt. I love it how he also has a butt, but it's technically a snow shoveler, which doesn't count as a butt. So the fun thing is, there's this implication that he knows all of them, to some extent, all the butts. And the ending kind of hints at that too. So during this beginning part, he will do mostly that, but apparently he doesn't just continuously do that. Look at this. Look at this rush damage. Fuck you, Dolphin! I killed you with the one thing you can counter. This is how you should fight him. Just rush him. Those spikes can get in the way. You can get trapped. And if you don't have the amulet and you're like doing a no-item run, it can get up your ass. But look at how easy he is with the Chaos Orb. You do so much rush damage. You have to rush him down. Look at how golden he looks. Looks like a little crisp little candy. I'm gonna nibble on him. Looks tasty. Like one of those golden candy coins. You rip off the golden foil and it's like, that's a tasty treat. Whee! No! No! There we go. Seems we got plenty of miscellaneous stuff to do next time. We've got music sheets to turn in, we've got some upgrades to buy, we got the temple to clear. Yeah! Our work is laid out for us. Next time, miscellaneous part 3, because I forgot. Don't even bother with it. I love the icon of this little thing. It's called Shortcut? Get it? It's an acrobatic armor. You sly devils, you.